Hey y'all, it's Dave. Welcome back to my channel. I feel like I should welcome myself back to my channel because it's been a long while. For now though, 316 sent me a box, so we're just going to do a Bible review of their new something. I can't even remember what it's called, holy moly. But we're going to open it up and read the information on the box. I opened it upside down so I could get all the goodies. Oh, Pins of Church Heroes 2-pack. That is a nice feeling journal. There's tabs on here: adoration, confession, thanksgiving, and supplication, with verses down at the bottom. So subtle little prompts, not big prompts, but it's a really cool prayer journal. Traveler's notebook insert, and some cool covers. Oh, look at that! They wrote my name on the top of the box. Anyway, thank you to 316 for sending another review copy of the Legacy Standard Bible. I love the Legacy Standard. Now, initially this looks like original Schuyler PSQ, and I have to say original now because they're changing the size. And that looks pretty close to it. I'll have to pull the PSQ off the shelf to see what it is. And so, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Before I sniff this, what am I sniffing? A portable paragraph reference red letter. Ooh, how about that? So this has the footnotes and the references. It's line matched, double column paragraph layout, 28 GSM, just like the PSQ, 1,888 pages. Smithsonian paste down binding on this one, and it is cowhide with perimeter stitching. And they do have red letter text, so that's a first for the Legacy Standard Bible as far as I know. And then red for book titles, running headers, chapters, and page numbers. So that's going to be a fun typesetting. I'm guessing it's going to be very similar to the giant print that they did, was it last year? But let's open this good boy up. I almost called it a bad boy, but you know, let's open this bad boy up. But it's not a bad boy because it's a Bible. It's a good thing. First off, smell. Korean Bibles do not disappoint. They definitely smell amazing, like a Bible. Okay, so for paste down, I'm surprised at how supple this is, just right out of the box for a paste down liner. Reminds me of the compact that they had sent me a while back. And two ribbons, like a light gold and a red, and this is the black cowhide that they sent me. It's slightly different than the PSQ, the original PSQ, but I'll compare it here in a second. But first, the paste down feels like an edge line, the way the hinge opens and how supple it is. I know it's a tiny bit stiffer, but usually for edge lines they're very stiff. This is not a stiff paste down at all. This is very supple paste down. That is really cool. You can fold it. You can do all the Bible yogurts with it. The Bible yogurt. It lays flat out of the box, at least for the meat of the Bible. Let's see if it will do it. And Revelation. There's Jude. Revelation. That's about what the PSQ, how that behaves. But for right out of the box being a paste down, here's Genesis. Nope. Not in Genesis. Give it one more shot. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Still, this does not behave like a paste down. So if you're looking to not spend as much money on an edge line, I don't think you'll be disappointed with the paste down. On the paper, again, it's 28 GSM, and you have gold gilding, but no color under the gold on the paste down edition. But still though, look at that typeface. The bold verse numbers help everything just pop out in the paragraph format. So me, who prefers a verse by verse, I don't think I'm missing the function of a verse by verse in this. The paragraph format is done very nice. I like the red line that divides the columns. The red headings are very, very nice. Other than that, a very similar layout to what we see in the PSQ, with some subtle differences that make this its own typeface. The biggest thing to notice is that the footnotes and the cross references are all at the bottom, just like we saw in the giant print. And so they don't have their separate sections, they're all in there together. So you've got the cross references, and then you have the footnotes associated with each verse, where the PSQ, they compartmentalize them a little bit differently. So, man, this typeface is amazing. The pages are curling just a little bit out of the box, but I think just because it's brand new, they'll settle down, and it's really humid here in San Antonio, so I probably opened it up in the middle of summer in San Antonio, and then the pages are just like, hey, what are you doing to me? But the pages are fine. They're staying flat. They're not like curling up to where it's unreadable if you're just holding it with one hand. But man, what a cool Bible. So basic reference Bible. I like the layout. And then let's see, after Revelation, what do you have in here? The monetary units, weights, measures, and maps. And it still stays open in maps. Look at that. I mean, for now. Maybe not. Oh. Will it stay there? I guess so. But anyway, man, fantastic little Bible. So the one I would compare this to the most would be the PSQ. So if you love the original PSQ and you're bummed that Skylar's not doing a legacy standard, or legacy standard won't let Skylar do a legacy standard, or both parties are just uninterested because they both have their own thing going and they still love each other. I don't know which it is, but if you love the PSQ and you're thinking, man, I wish I had a PSQ legacy standard, then this portable would be it, I think. So PSQ, the original PSQ, they just came out with 2 translations where they've completely redone the typeface and the size. So if you're watching this in the future, then I mean the old original PSQ, not the 5.5 by 8.5, which is glorious. I can't wait to get one. I think they're doing a pre-order in New King James in the new size, hopefully this fall. And so if they do that, I'm going to jump on that, and I'll jump on a New American Standard if it remains the 95. But anyway, here's the original PSQ from Skylar. So this portable is a little bit shorter, about the same width, and a tiny bit chunkier. Just a tiny bit chunkier. And maybe that's an illusion in my own eyes, because it's a little shorter. So it feels like it, side by side, it feels like a little chunkier Bible, but that's okay. Very, very, very similar size to the PSQ. .5 font for the PSQ, 9.5 for the portable Legacy Standard Bible, and then obviously the footnotes and the cross references are much bigger font. So if the font was an issue for you with the PSQ but you like the size, the font is a little bit better, especially in the footnotes. Probably what's making it a little bit more chunky because it's on the same GSM paper, and there's definitely more words per page on the PSQ versus this portable. But still very similar Bibles. I'd say that's the closest that I know of to the portable. Now, this I'm wondering about. This is the giant one. I learned this new word from watching other YouTubers, pagination. I wonder if the pagination lines up with this one, because it looks like the same exact typesetting, just the giant one's giant and the portable one's not giant. It lines up, so same typesetting for the giant print and the portable, the not giant print. Massive size difference. and still my favorite legacy standard to date. I know it doesn't have references or footnotes, but it's the legacy standard, so I don't really miss the footnotes because the translation's so amazing. And so it's the 2-column. The 2-column in goatskin is still just my, I think this is still just my ultimate galactic levy. I have many ones, but this is definitely one of the ones, like one of the super top ones. The 2-column, if you remember, is verse by verse, and there's no references or translator notes. There's a few footnotes for weights and measures and those things, but here's the 2-column with the new portable, which the 2-column is closer to the newer PSQs that I don't have yet. But man, Steadfast is just pumping out options. They've got affordable options, they've got super bougie options, and then just the typefaces and the additions that they're coming out with is incredible. So thank you again to Steadfast and 316 for thinking of me and sending me another legacy standard. I really like this one. Good job, guys. I love the typeface. How easy the typeface is to use for how small it is. Again, just very reminiscent of those first Skylar PSQs, but it's still its own thing. So anyway, thanks again for joining me for another video, and I will be back later at some point, but until then, Jesus is still on his throne, and he loves you very much. Y'all have a lovely day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.